Okay, so I wanted to answer a question I got from a new sub. And basically, he wanted to come up with a rapid response vest in case there's ever an SHTF. Now, first off, this looks a little overkill, but I'll get into that too. Let's say, just look at what goes on in the world right now. I always talk about the LA riots. I'm always talking about the Baltimore riots, the Ferguson riots, right? The madness in, post-Katrina, Hurricane Katrina. And also, look at the election, right? After the election, a lot of people out here, protesters, which, rioters really, they didn't like the way the election turned out, so they decided to go and burn down buildings, burn cars, flip cars over, break windows with baseball bats, right? At random, because they didn't like the way things turned out. Well, if you go around doing things at random, that means that half the people that they damaged the property of, well, voted for the candidate they wanted. So people don't think, they just do. And you want to be able to defend yourself, right? Two scenarios where you want something like this. Let's go with the first. Since we're on riots, let's talk about riots. Think back to the LA riots, where shopkeepers had to go to their businesses and stand outside and protect them with firearms, right? They go out, gun, shotgun, rifle, whatever. And they stand out there protecting their property. Let's say there was a mom and pop shop. Do you think that, husband and wife, got a couple out there, one spouse can look to the other and be like, honey, I think we have too much ammo. Let's put some of this inside. We don't want to look too scary. No. Right? They want to look bad. They want to look intimidating. They want to scare the people off, and maybe just by a show of force, they don't actually have to shoot anybody. Right? If someone's going to defend you, you got your family inside, you're going to burn things down, hey, you got a right to defend your property, man. You got a right to defend your life. And, you don't know what these people were going to do. Remember, I think this one guy was just pulled out of his truck and beaten to death during that. I mean, what the hell did the guy do? Nothing. So, shit like that happens. And you need to be able to defend yourself if need be. So, that'd be the first. Where you can just, like I said, he wanted something in his go box. He'd run his box, pull out the vest, and there you go. Now, it was like, I want to come up with a tactical loadout, called it a rapid response vest, in case there's a shit at the fan, but he's a shotgun guy. And there's really not that much out there. There's this chest rig that, is kind of popular, but, it holds like 36 rounds, and it's got a medical kit. He wasn't, it wasn't his cup of tea, and it's not my cup of tea either, right? He wanted a whole vest, and, hey, I have a whole vest, so I thought I'd make a video on this. The same vest you saw in the older video, but I've improved on it. This is Infinity Tactical. They don't make these anymore. So they were discontinued about the time of the assault weapons ban and ammo scare. I'm going to leave links in the description bar to a similar vest I saw about a week ago. You can tweak it into this vest here. Be pretty darn similar. And if not, I'm going to leave a link to a plain MOLLE vest and all the attachments you would need to replicate this vest. If you really want it, you can make it happen there and hold more shells than, these others, man, than these chest rigs or whatever. So, I want to see some responses, man. You guys make your shotgun vest. There's very few of these on eBay, on YouTube. Make your video, post it on this video here. If it gets put up as spam, I will approve it. I want people to come to this video, watch this, see this setup, and see what people have responded by in the description bar. They can click on it and watch yours. And let's see what we can do out there. Now, like I said, these guys were, they went out of business around the time of the ammo scare, assault weapons ban, all that stuff. You can still find them, but it's unlikely. So the links in the description bar will really help you out to replicate this vest. Now, let's get into it. In the original video, I had my Mossberg Maverick 88. I sold that bad boy. It's gone. The one I had a 7-round tube and one in the pipe. This KSG has two 7-round tubes and holds one of the pipes, so you got 15 shells, 15 round count total there. And none of this stuff is loaded. I always keep it, keep one loaded here, but not here anyway, so no safety Sally checking. So let's see, what do we got here? Let's go over the non-shotgun stuff to put more into the shotgun. But speaking on that first, the chest rigs I've seen, they hold like 36 shells in a medical kit. This guy here, when I'm finished with it, it's going to hold 111 shells. So, we'll get into that in a bit. What do we have here? My wife's Glock 17. Right? I have the exact same gun, Glock 17, right? But I just put hers there because it was right there. This guy, I've just put this cheap holster here. Doesn't fit a double stack magazine, so I just put this multi-tool. It's not my actual vest. Just use this for hogs. Basically, a co-worker has problems with hogs. We'll go out there and sometimes we see them, sometimes we don't. They do a lot of damage, man. Dig up water pipes and all kinds of crap. So yeah, need help? Hey, why not? And if we don't see them, hey man, target practice. Shoot some cans and stuff. So when I take this out, it comes back empty. And you go through shotgun shells pretty darn quick. That's why I think in a SHTF, if you're just going to grab one thing and go, you want to have quite a bit of shells if you're a shotgun man, if that's your primary. So in this vest here, got the Glock 17. You got your sidearm, one magazine. Got these two pouches here. Another two magazines. You can put whatever you need, cleaner, put some multi-tool, whatever you like, knife, flashlight, whatever, right? Got another side pouch here. If you're able to find this vest, you see what you get. This one's actually loaded. This one was in the gun by the, or I keep it in the house. Two more magazine pouches. So in this vest, you have to grab and go. You'd have 6 handgun magazines. Let's say that's all you're going to have for a long time. That's what you're going to have to rely on. You can't, you can't take any more. You would have a total of 6 handgun magazines, right? Those are double stacked. That's quite a bit of ammo there, right? And that's just sidearm. So let's get into the vest itself. First off, the largest shells would be on this belt. Got a 25 round shotgun shell belt, and this would be to load up the primary loops in the front, right? Let's say you're gonna, you'll have a chance, unless something happens to you, to reload later. You've got shells there at the ready, and it helps keep it on you. So 25 shotgun shells on the belt. We've got this this shell card held with Velcro. Got 5. Another one, removable shell card, Velcro. Got 10 more. You've got these two, hold 6 each, removable shell cards. And I've got 6 of these on order. And the idea is, you can fit 3 of these each. You may hold 4, but the idea is it's going to hold in each of these 6 of these 6 round shell cards. So if you run out of ammo, all you got to do is pull one out, stick it on there, and you're good to go, right? And this guy also has these 2 pouches here. So that was the first one that had 5. Got two pockets. Keep some of these out of the moisture and all this elements too. 2 pockets, 14 shells each. So when this thing is all said and done, it's going to carry 111 shells. So let's say that's all you're going to be able to grab. 110 shotgun shells and 6 handgun magazines, multi-tool, and of course, you know, attached canteen, a medical pouch, or whatever, radio pouch. You've got some MOLLE in the back, and the other vests are pretty darn similar. But anyway, this is pretty much the setup. Something like this that I'd recommend if you really want something intimidating. It's going to hold a lot of shells, right? You have, like I said, again, 3 of these fully loaded 6 shell cards in each of these pockets. When these run out, you just take them, take empty one, pull it off, stick on a fully loaded one, and there you go. 111 shotgun shells compared to, let's say, these chest rigs out there that hold 36 shells, right? And not only that, you're able to carry 6 magazines and a sidearm, multi-tool, and you've got MOLLE webbing, or I guess a MOLLE adaptable webbing in the back. So, you know, you want to put a blade or something on that on the back, you can do that. But that would be my setup, you know, in that situation. If I was a shotgun guy primarily, this is what I'd use, right? The one I use for just taking out some hogs, man. But there we go. Guys, let me know what you think, and I want to see those response videos, right? There's everything you need in the description bar. Put together some vests, man. Let me see what you guys can come up with. I'm sure you guys are going to come up with different ideas. Now, basically, with me, the way it works, very simple. Shotgun guy. With me, let's see, we have 2 things. Simple Kevlar vest, couple shotgun bandoleros. Hold 100 rounds just like that. If you want to go something simple, that'll work out. If you want some all-in-one, there you go. Or you can, if you like, body armor, you can put this over that. It'd be kind of warm, but in the wintertime, I guess it's not too bad. You can trade it up, whatever you like. But like I said, let me see what you guys come up with. That's one setup. If things are really bad, I would say, you know, you can just grab this and go, or grab it and, you know, display a show of force, man. Maybe you don't even have to use it if you can scare them off. And if you do need to protect yourself, you're more than able to. Anyway, that's my video. Hopefully this helps. Links are in the description bar to what you would need to put something like this together, right? Make your vest. Leave some responses, man. I want to see what you guys come up with, because there's so few of these videos, these shotgun loadout vests on YouTube, right? There's like 5 or less. And, I mean, come on, guys. I see all kinds of brilliant stuff on YouTube, so I know somebody's going to come up with something. And I'm just waiting for that wow, you know. Anyway, links in the description bar. I'm going to probably add in some screenshots of some of the items that you can use, and then you can check it out in the description bar. And put something together. Leave those responses in the comment section. If they are marked as spam, I will approve them. That way, anybody that stops in this video goes into the comments, clicks on it, sees what you guys come up with, right? Come up with something that works for them. This, I like, you know, I like this setup. Somebody else may not. Somebody might like something different and you know, might like your setup better than mine. Anyway, let's check those videos out. Everything you need is in the description bar. Put something together and post it back on this video. I want to see what you guys come up with, and hopefully this answers your question. But, alright. Anyway, I'm out. You guys have a good one.